So, traders, on today's video, you guys, you guys already saw the thumbnail, and you might not have gotten the picture into what today's video will be based on. But as I am about to educate you guys and to show you guys what Nasdaq might be looking forward into based on Q4, all I ask of you guys is to like on the video, share the video, leave a comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and so far most importantly, click that link on my description to sign up with the broker that I trade with and highly recommend. So I have recently posted a day in a live vlog. You can go check it out if you haven't checked it out, just to see how we're living and how we're enjoying our lives. But like I said, today's video will be based on Q4 on Nasdaq, showing you guys how Q3 was looking and showing you guys what Q4 might look forward into based on October, November, December, just to show you guys that the year has already ended. Just be aware of it. But when we start the video, I want to break down what happened on Q3 before I head down into Q4, right? So understanding that our overall structure on Nasdaq for 2025 price has been moving bullish. If you disagree with me, I need you to zoom in your charts and tell me what structure has Nasdaq been moving on, right? So understanding that we had a bullish structure, with a bullish structure, price will always give you support. Right, price will always give you a support printed out, right? And with a support that price will print out, always be mindful that there also has to be a resistance that price needs to print out. So from every uptrend, whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend, price needs to create its trading zones, and trading zones are mainly based on support and resistance, or your highs or your lows, or your higher highs and your higher lows, right? Or your highest point of the markets up and until your lowest point of the markets, based on how you simplify your zones, right? So understanding that price at support and price at resistance, and we had a clean indication that there are going to be two anticipations that we're looking forward into. A bullish break above our resistance will give us an indication of what, or further continuations of price looking forward to new all-time highs. But if price will give us a trade below that resistance, we might as well look forward for those possible reversals to the downside based on price failing to break a strong level that price has been trading below. But with a break above, just know that a strong level has been violated, right? So understanding that on Q3, we had an anticipation, obviously, that price was trading above our resistance. And obviously trading above resistance gives you an indication that from every breakup, price needs to give you a retest before you can continue with an initial direction. Not always, but in most cases. Or with a break above and a break below, then we might as well look for those possible reversals to the downside. It doesn't always happen all the time, but it mostly does, right? So now understanding that Nasdaq had a clean move to the upside, I need you guys to prepare yourself for what we might looking to encounter within Q4, right? So Q4, you guys can clearly see that our structure is still continuing bullish, and price is thus higher high, right? So from every higher high, price needs to give us a pullback, an exhaustion phase, or a range of a possible higher low formation that will print out before we can look for that initial continuation to the upside. So understanding that where Nasdaq is currently trading, we might look to anticipate a higher low, a pullback, or an exhaustion phase, or a range before looking forward and toward those continuations to the upside. Or just to keep on simple to you guys, price gave us a high that we might as well mark out, right? So with a high marked out, understand that all we're going to be looking forward into is to look for a break above those current highs in anticipation of possible new all-time highs. But based on price having a higher low, if price will give us a break below that higher low, then we might just have a few signs of a possible reversal to the downside, and we might as well look forward for those reversals to the downside. So Nasdaq, I need you guys to understand before we conclude the video, before we end the video, price is bullish, behavior is bullish, patterns are bullish. Price is violating resistance that it's been printed out, and price is trading above major zones that it has been held below. So understanding that Nasdaq has a higher high from every higher high, we need a higher low. And from every higher low, price needs to give us a higher high, right? If it will happen that price will continue bullish above our higher high, then we might anticipate possible new higher highs. But if price will give you a break below our higher low with momentum below that very same zone, then we might as well look for those intraday moves to the downside until we get enough momentum and enough validation into price giving us a possible reversal, and that's what we might look forward into encountering. But without further ado, that's what we're gonna leave it into for Q4, because there's nothing else we might share and nothing else we might break down. But understand, your structure, your behavior, and your patterns are all bullish. All we're gonna be continuing looking forward into, it's for bullish continuations on the upside until price gives you stronger momentum. Then that's what we might look forward into doing. But without further ado, hope you got something from this video, and I hope and I pray that you did click the subscribe button, you did share the video, and left a comment on this video, because this video has to be pushed so many people can see the video, learn from the video, and understand what Nasdaq might look forward into doing on Q4. But without further ado, this is your boy Helen, King COT, and I'm gonna get you guys on the next educational video. Bye for now.